Hey everyone, Teo here. Today I'm reviewing Deco M and Deco MW. These are budget drawing tablets from XP Pen. First of all, a disclaimer, these are review units provided by XP Pen. However, all the opinions in this video are mine. I will present to you my findings and you can decide whether or not these are worth the money. So the wireless version, the Deco MW, is US $69 and the wired version is US $49 at the time of making this review. These are the items included in the box. There is the quick start guide, warranty info, USB-A to USB-C charging cable, the nib remover, 11 extra replacement nibs, the X3 Elite pen. The tablet also works with Android devices, so the company has included a micro USB to USB-A adapter and a USB-C to USB-A adapter, and this particular model is the wireless model, so it also has this USB Type-A Bluetooth receiver. These are the tablets that do not have displays, hence the more affordable pricing. And I feel like I need to mention this. You have to connect them to a computer in order to use it. You draw on the tablet while you look at your computer screen. So these tablets are available in 4 colors: pink, green, blue, and black. I have the pink and blue one here. This color looks nice and the design is beautiful. We have rounded corners, the build quality is quite solid. There are 8 physical shortcut buttons which are customizable. The drawing area is 8 by 5 inches, so this is considered a medium-sized tablet. XP Pen also sells a larger version of this tablet, which is the Deco L and the Deco LW, the wireless model. The only design difference between these two is for the wireless version, there is this extra power button. And these are the USB-C ports. The wireless tablet can still be used while it's charging. This design is friendly to left-handed users, so if you want to, you can rotate the tablet this way so that the physical buttons are on the right side. The buttons have firm feedback and they are nice to click on. This is actually a lighter shade of pink, and for the other tablet, it's a lighter shade of blue against darker blue. The edges are plastic, which is different compared to the hard rubberized edges found on the Deco L. I actually prefer the hard plastic edges because here in Singapore we have very high humidity and I'm not sure how rubber will react with humidity over a long period of time. I have issues with products that have rubber that would become sticky over time, or the rubber would just disintegrate. So on the back we have 4 rubber feet with good grip on the table, and this is matte textured. So is the front, which is also matte textured but slightly smoother. This is the X3 Elite pen that supports tilt and slightly over 8,000 levels of pressure sensitivity. It's not powered by battery, so no charging is required. The surface is matte textured and the build quality is quite solid. It's quite lightweight. The 2 side buttons are customizable. There is slight movement with the pen tip when it's in contact with the drawing surface. Let's pair this wireless tablet to this laptop and see what the driver can do. The pairing is with Bluetooth connection. There is no longer the USB Type-A wireless or Wi-Fi receiver. And this laptop has a 16-inch display. When paired with a tablet that has 8 by 5 drawing area, I feel this is on the smaller side. Generally speaking, I would recommend you get 10 by 6 inches because that size will pair well with most or a larger variety of display sizes. I feel like this is on the smaller side. So if you have more budget, consider the larger Deco L or LW. To pair this, I have to press and hold this button until the light flashes. This is the Windows driver version 3.3.5. The macOS driver should have similar functionality. So this is the work area. This is where you can customize the mapping. And if you are a left-handed user, you can rotate the tablet 180 degrees here. Let's take a look at the pen settings. There is no eraser button at the back, but you can customize the 2 side buttons. I have one of the buttons set to switch monitor. so that I can have the cursor move to the other display with this shortcut. And this is where you can customize the pressure sensitivity by moving the 3 control points around. There is mouse mode and there is Windows Ink, which you may have to toggle on or off for troubleshooting when pressure is not working as expected. Let's take a look at the shortcut keys. You have to click here to show all the shortcut keys. You can customize or input your own keyboard shortcuts or choose from the predefined shortcuts here. If you want to, you can create a group of shortcuts that will load automatically depending on which app you are currently using. So for example, you can create a group of shortcuts for Lightroom, for Photoshop, or DaVinci Resolve. Let's say these 2 buttons are set to change the brush size in Photoshop. When I'm using DaVinci Resolve to edit videos, these 2 shortcuts will update to DaVinci Resolve shortcuts. So being able to create shortcut groups is actually quite useful. Lastly, I want to show you how you can move the cursor from one display to another display when you're using a dual display setup. So I have already set the switch display shortcut to this side button here. The way this works is when you press the button once, it will switch to the other display. When you press the button again, it will switch to moving the cursor across both displays. And you have to press it once again to switch it back to the first display. So if you want to switch it here to the second display, press the button once. If you want to switch back, you have to press the button 2 times. I encountered one issue with the macOS driver. So the tablet driver doesn't load when I start my Mac. So I have to add the tablet driver to the login item so that it can load when I start my Mac. I have to do this manually. Let's test the pen performance. Initial activation force of this pen is minimal. So I can draw thin lines very easily even though I'm using a really thick brush. I can draw hatching lines very easily even without applying much pressure. As long as the pen tip touches the display, even if you don't apply pressure, you can get a line. So let's draw some hatching lines and I can get thin lines very easily. Let me zoom in. And the lines can taper quite smoothly and sharply. And it's very responsive. And the tactile drawing experience is very nice. Overall drawing experience is good because the drawing performance is predictable and consistent. I can get the thin lines very easily and thick lines very easily. There are no surprises when drawing. The software I'm currently using is Mediaband Paint Pro on macOS, and this works very well. I've also tested the tablet with Affinity Photo and Clip Studio. They work great for drawing. The lines are able to taper very nicely. Photoshop works fine and I can get tilt sensitivity to work, and the cursor, the shape of the cursor can follow the direction of the pen. So let's draw some lines here. Let me tilt the brush to draw a single line or a thick line. And let me draw the parallel lines vertically and combine all the lines. Yep, tilt works fine. This tablet can work with Linux, however I don't have Linux, so I can't tell you how well this tablet will work with Linux. This tablet can work with Android tablets as well, and depending on the Android tablet you're using, there may be some issues. First of all, Bluetooth does not work. I can get the wireless tablet to connect with Bluetooth with the Android tablet, but it doesn't work, as in I cannot use my pen to move the cursor. And right now I have the cable connection and this sort of works, but the pressure sensitivity isn't that great. So let me try to draw a thin line. That's how thin the line can be, which is still very thick. This is how thick the line really is. So there's no way to tweak the pressure sensitivity because there is no driver for Android. And because there's no driver, you cannot customize the buttons as well. And if you are using this tablet with Android, you have to use the tablet in vertical orientation. You cannot rotate the tablet or this Android tablet. The mapping will not work. Another issue I experience is this. I can see the cursor on this Huawei tablet, but when I use my Samsung tablet, I wasn't able to see the cursor, and if I cannot see the cursor on the tablet, I cannot draw with the tablet. So I don't recommend you buy this tablet if your primary purpose is to draw with your Android device, because the cursor may not appear. Alright, to conclude, this is a beautiful tablet with fantastic drawing performance, and my overall drawing experience with this tablet is very positive. Alright, if you guys have intention to buy this tablet, consider using the links that I have for you in the video description below. Those are affiliate links, which means I earn some money through each sale, but at no extra cost to you. Your support helps keep this YouTube channel going. Thanks for watching. See you guys again. Bye.